Here are 5 weirdly specific signs that you might have a slower processing speed. And no, that does not mean that you have lower intelligence. Did you know that research consistently shows that autistic people often have a slower processing speed, even when the person has either average or above average intelligence? It's actually about how quickly your brain can take the information, organise it and respond. And although I'm sure that there are many reasons for it, I often wonder whether part of it is because of how autistic people process information. So as bottom-up processors, I often think of it like it's like 100 people trying to get through one doorway at once. Like each person represents a detail in the bigger picture of something. And rather than just grabbing the first few and making a quick judgment, my brain is often trying to almost vet them one by one and then pull them together in a coherent picture, whilst also fact-checking whether each piece of information is accurate. And if I've never visited a conversation like this before, or a topic, then it will definitely just take me longer. So hi, I'm Jade, I'm a private psychotherapist, I'm also diagnosed autistic, and I run a place called Planet Pure, a place where I help autistic people begin to understand themselves rather than spend a lifetime blaming themselves. So let's get started. Number 1, you need extra time to make decisions because your brain naturally explores more possibilities before reaching its final conclusion. So for many autistic people that I know, making a decision isn't simply choosing between point A and point B. It's exploring every possible sequence, consequence, contradiction, and then making the decision that fits with everything that you know. Number 2, you understand really complex ideas deeply, but you often need longer to organise them into words. Sometimes people mistake this slower response for not understanding something, when in reality, many autistic people will get judged for their speed, when the real challenge that they face is actually translating everything that is happening inside your mind into a sentence that somebody else can follow. Number 3, fast-paced conversations leave you feeling like you're constantly one step behind. Or maybe a couple, even though you fully understand what is being said. By the time you process one point, the conversation has naturally already moved on, and you know that you can't go back to the point now you have something to say about it. Number 4, you process conversations for hours, even days afterwards, and suddenly realise what was being said, or maybe what was being meant. You might also be left thinking, why didn't I say that? Or maybe why did I say that? And that's often because you're rushing yourself to appear normal. It was just because your brain hasn't finished processing everything yet. And number 5, you dislike being put on the spot because your best thinking happens when you have time to process and time to express yourself. Give yourself 10 minutes, an hour, maybe even sometimes a day, depending on how big the topic is. And suddenly your thoughts will become clear, coherent, and usually credibly insightful. But when you don't give yourself the processing speed, you often feel up against it. How many did you get?